Hello, St. Louis, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
Today's segment is sponsored by Vito's Sicilian Pizzeria and Ristorante on Olive in Midtown, right around the corner from all that culture in Grand Center, the greatest place in St. Louis.
Ron, you have to say Ristorante.
Ristorante. No, it's Ristorante.
And they have really good soup there, too, I might add.
Coming up this week, of course, is the St. Louis International Film Festival, the Whitaker 22nd Annual St. Louis International Film Festival.
This is a wonderful thing.
Creative director Chris Clark joins us today.
Thank you for joining us today with your mutton choppy things.
My pleasure.
Tell me if you think this is true. Do you think that there's the people who are really devoted and they really come every year, and then there's the people who have no clue what it is, they think it's foreign films that they can't understand or something, and there's like very little in between?
I think there's a lot in between.
Really?
But there is the diehards who have been coming for 22 years. There are people in between who might go to a thing or two here or there. And then there are people who think that, it's all foreign films. I don't want to read subtitles and you have to be a film scholar,
And it's not that.
No.
Some of the best movies we've seen have been some of these films.
There is literally something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, sex, color, race, whatever you are. There's literally something for you. There's 350 films from 54 countries.
Wow.
Over 11 days.
11 days.
In how many locations? 5 or 6 locations, right?
Some are less accessible than others, but up to 10.
Oh, man.
6 public ones.
It takes over the city.
Yes.
That's great.
That's what I do, sir.
It's what you do and have been doing for 22 years. It's pretty impressive.
Well, 15 of the 22, so I'll claim that
really?
much. Yeah.
I'm going to give you credit for all of them.
Sure, why not? I'm standing here.
It's yours.
No one else is. I'll take it all. It's mine.
It starts this Thursday at 6 o'clock at the Tivoli. That's
Yes.
the first showing, and that is a documentary.
A terrific documentary that it might turn people's off a little bit if you're not into the whole Branson experience. It's a documentary called We Always Lie to Strangers. It's about people who live and work and perform in Branson, Missouri.
Oh, I want to see
So if you're not a fan of that type of music, you
much.
might think, I don't want to see that. But it is truly, truly entertaining. It is not disrespectful to the performers or to the people, the visitors who come, and it's made by some local people.
And in the spirit of the film festival, those people will be there, right?
Yes.
And as well as some descendants of the Lennon sisters?
Yes, Bill and Gail Lennon. Bill Lennon is, I guess, the son of one of the Lennon sisters. I'm not sure which one. They live and perform in Branson, Missouri. They're the resident town Democrats.
Oh, my.
Some other performers and other people will be in attendance. And it premiered at the South by Southwest Film Festival this past March. Truly spectacular festival in Austin, Texas.
So much want to see that one.
And it had lavish reviews.
Now, one of the other interesting highlights is on November 22nd of this year is the 50th anniversary of the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And as you know, Oliver Stone directed the movie JFK. Now, tell us what's going on at the film festival in relation to that.
As it turns out, Oliver Stone was going to be in St. Louis anyway that afternoon for a conference of history teachers, I think, downtown.
Yeah, he's always
He is
speaking
friends with, he was going to be a speaking engagement there,
Yes.
and he is friends with Joe Williams, the film reviewer for the Post-Dispatch. So
Oh,
Joe
yes.
figured that out, thinking that he would certainly be in Dallas on that anniversary date, but he was going to be here. So Joe sent him an email and said, hey, the film festival is going on. Would you be interested in making an appearance? He said, sure. So on the 50th anniversary of the assassination, we're going to have an evening with Oliver Stone. We're going to show a clip reel of his highlights from previous films. We're going to show excerpts from the Showtime-produced
He's actually coming.
He will be
Yes,
there.
right.
The Untold History of the United States.
Plus the director's cut of JFK.
He's going to have a conversation in front of the audience with Joe Williams and talk about his career, his politics, the ups and downs, the huge fallout that happened after JFK, both professionally and politically for him. Was it? He didn't see it coming. Nobody did.
Really?
And then the director's cut all 3 hours and 9 minutes of his glory.
Now, here's the cool thing.
Is it all about him? Is it all about Oliver Stone? Is that
No,
it?
it isn't.
No,
I'm kidding.
All right.
That particular event.
But here's the good news, bad news. The bad news is that show is sold out, as you would expect.
Oh.
The good news is Chris was kind enough to give us 2 free passes
Really?
to this incredible show with Oliver Stone there. We will be giving them away on our Facebook website. On STL's
Whoa. Hey,
Facebook
Joy,
website.
where are you going? to my computer to try to win.
To find the program, it's available in the RFT this week.
Yes.
Right? So, and it's everywhere. I
It's
mean, go
other-
to any of those theaters you mentioned.
Sure.
You'll find it everywhere.
And if you haven't been, just go, because you just don't know until you go.
Our
There
website
you
is
go.
fully loaded, and there literally is something, and there's ways to index and see if you want to see a comedy on a certain day. You can make those selections and filter down and find what you want.
Go to cinemastlouis.org for all the information you'll need for this. Thank you, Chris Clark, for stopping by today.
Thank you, Ron and
Chris
Joy.
Clark.